Hey you guys, welcome back to Alleyways, or if it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and if you haven't already, please make sure to join the Alleyways family, subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and turn on post notifications, not only so you know when I have new content, but also so I can include you in my subscriber shout out. This is my special way of acknowledging and thanking each and every one of you that joins the Alleyways family. This truly is the kindest community. I love you all so much. If you're interested in getting more involved in the Alleyways family, there is a link to a private Facebook group in the description box down below. This is just a space for us to all get to talk, to share our love of Disney or good news, really. Just a place to hang out with kind, awesome people. We would love for you to join, so make sure to check that out. As you guys can see, I'm ready for Christmas. I'm super excited for today's video because Mom and I found this incredible craft on TikTok. It's such a simple, fun, Disney-centric Christmas craft. We are going to make this awesome Minnie and Mickey ornament. It is simple, it's cheap, it'd make a really fun gift or craft just for your family. I think it would be amazing to have a totally Disney themed tree. We might have to aim for that next year, but let's not wait any longer. Let's go ahead, head out, get our supplies, and come back and make this adorable ornament. Okay, we're out. We're stopped right now. That's why my seatbelt isn't on. As you can see, we're parked. But here are the videos we found on TikTok of just basically the general idea. We've seen tons of these online. You guys can see it's super simple and quick. We wanted to put our own spin on it, which we're going to do. So we're headed out now. We're going to start at Dollar Tree to see if they have the supplies that we need, because that's where a lot of these videos say they got their supplies. And then once we've gone there, if we don't find everything we need, we'll head to Michael's. Fingers crossed we can find it all at Dollar Tree, and then we will go home and do the craft. But Mom and I were just talking, we were saying there's lots of ways you can use ornaments besides just hanging them on your tree. They look so great if you use them as decoration when you're wrapping, and then it's just another, you know, small little present that the person gets. Or even Mom was saying as a placeholder. Isn't that what you said, placeholder? Like a place card for dinner. And so I'll do a little setup where you can see them both looking like that, used in both ways, because I think it would be just a really fun way to kind of elevate your Christmas decoration. So I'm super excited. You guys let me know which color you would like to do, if you do Mickey or Minnie, or how you would use them in the comments below. Wish me luck. We've arrived. Let's see what there is to see. This Dollar Tree is empty. There's literally not, there's like a single ornament, and that is all there is. So we're gonna figure out something else to do, or another store. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna try Dollar General now. Really wish us luck. Now we are in business. Okay, Dollar General has tons of options. As you can see, they've got teeny tiny ones, and then some of these medium-sized ones, different colors, different styles. So now we just need to make a decision. I don't know which ones. Oh, here's some really pretty ones under here. Okay, decisions need to be made. We found these two that are going to be good for the scale of just like what Mickey and Minnie are supposed to look like, and then that are kind of a set that go together and have the right amount for us to craft. Now let's get checked out, go home, start our craft. Okay guys, we are home. Now let's go over the supplies and tools that you're going to need. The only tools you're going to need are going to be a glue gun and a pair of scissors. And then as far as supplies, of course you saw we got our ornaments of your choice. Just make sure that the ornaments are going to be to scale. That's one thing I saw on TikTok that a lot of people didn't do, is they picked 3 ornaments that were all the same size, and you want your Mickey or Minnie head to be just a little bigger than the ears. So we got some that were this shape. And then the last thing you're going to need is a ribbon of your choice. So we just happen to have this red and white polka dot ribbon that we found at Costco that I thought would be so cute to go on our Minnie ornament. We're going to make just the classic Minnie bow. I'll show you guys how to do that in just a bit. If you haven't already, you can check out how to do that in greater detail on my Minnie Mouse Ears DIY tutorial. But let's go ahead and jump right in to the process. Super easy, super quick, fun. You guys aren't gonna believe how easy this is. Okay, before we get started, we are gonna do just a little bit of prep. We're gonna warm our glue gun so it's ready. And what you're gonna do with the smaller ornament that's gonna serve as your ear, you're just gonna wanna take this little top piece off, the part that connects to an ornament hook. So just remove that like so. Do that for each ear, and you just have to pop it off, really plain and simple. Set these aside. Actually, hold on to them. What we're going to want to do is find out where we're going to want to place our ears, because that's where we're going to make our opening with a hot glue gun. Now to me, this looks about right. So as you can see, I'm about this far away from the ornament hook, the top of the ornament. So I'm going to now take my hot glue gun, keeping those points in mind, and you're just going to take the warmed up or hot glue gun without using any glue and just create an opening by pushing the hot glue gun into the ornament. Now these are shatterproof, but the heat of the hot glue, as you can see, creates an opening. And you're going to want it to be plenty large. Just like so. Equidistant from the top of your ornament. So I'm just going to look at the top. See where I did it, pick the point that is at that location on the other side, and create an identical opening. You guys can see once a hot glue gun is warm, super easy to do. Okay, now our ornament is prepped and ready for ears. So I'm going to take my smaller green ornaments and just pipe some hot glue around the top where we removed the hanger. It's just going to take a little bit. I'm going to make sure it's nice and even all the way around. Once that's ready, I'm just going to stick that right down in to one of our openings. Just like so. So we have our first ear. You're starting to see our Minnie Mouse take shape. Now let's do our other ear. Like I said, it doesn't take a ton. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, and there we have our Minnie head. That looks absolutely adorable. I'm gonna give this a moment to let the glue cool, then we're going to make our signature Minnie bow. Okay, so to create our signature Minnie bow, what you're gonna do is measure out the length of ribbon that you need to fill the space between your two ears. So anytime you make a Minnie bow, what you have to do is essentially fold enough ribbon into a rectangle like so, and then you're going to take that square that you've created, and you want to have plenty of ribbon in there because we're going to end up gluing this together because Minnie's bow is nice and full and plump. You're going to pinch the middle down like this, and then let's just test and see if this looks right to us. Now I'm being gentle because it's still drying. Okay, that looks perfect to me. I think that looks absolutely adorable. So once we have our length selected, what you're gonna do is cut your ribbon even in the back. As you can see, this is where we want it to stop. And you're just gonna want to cut it even with that line. And then we're gonna make sure all this is glued down and together. Let me go get some fabric scissors, hold on. I'm using the wrong ones. There we go. So you've got a nice rectangle with multiple layers of fabric. Now we're just going to start at the bottom and glue all these layers together. So I'm going to put a dot right in the center with our hot glue. Fold that layer down. Put another dot in our center. We're going to fold that layer down. Now once we have our ribbon all glued together, we're going to give our ribbon a chance to dry, and then once that's done, I'll come back and pinch this together so it has that nice full kind of folded look that Minnie's ribbon does. Okay, our hot glue in the center of our ribbon has dried. Now we're going to pinch this like so. We're going to test it one more time just to make sure it's perfect. And I think that looks absolutely adorable. So here's what we're going to do to achieve that really cinched center of our mini bow. We're going to take our same ribbon that we used, and instead of cutting a long length, we're just going to cut one small length like this. So we're going to take the length of ribbon that we cut. What we're going to do is we're going to create a tri-fold. So we're going to take one side and fold it in, and then the other. And I'm going to glue this down so it stays nice and tidy. We're just going to do the same thing we did with our other mini ribbon. Just going to put a tiny little bit of glue here and here. We're going to fold down our first side. Our first side's glued down. We're going to repeat that process for the second portion of the tri-fold, just so this looks kind of hand sewn, because Minnie's bows are always quite perfect. And then we have the middle portion. We'll let that dry, but when it is, we'll use this middle portion to cinch our bow. Okay, so now the center portion of our bow is all dry. We're going to make sure we've cinched our bow nice and evenly, so we have the same amount on either side. And what we're going to do is use our glue gun yet again, right here in the center. We're going to give it one tap and do another tri-fold. There. And there. And voila, a perfect mini bow. Now, let's let this dry, do a few last minute adjustments on it, and then apply it to our ornament. Okay, I did some more fluffing on our bow. I just take the bow and go like this, pinch it and roll it so it looks nice and fluffy. And we're gonna put this bow on our ornament the same way you apply bows on mini ears. Like I said, if you want to see how to do this in more detail, you can head over to my DIY on my channel. Essentially, I'm going to put a dot of glue here, here, and here. All the points that the bow makes contact where you're not going to see the glue, just to give it extra support. So you have to move quick at this part. We know hot glue dries really quickly. So I'm going to be pretty generous with the glue here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and stick our bow down. And then we're going to peel up the sides, like I said, and just put a little here and here. Perfect. And we're going to let that dry. And then our Miss Minnie Mouse ornament will be done. Then we're going to move on to Mickey. It's going to be the same process. I'm just going to leave the camera rolling through that. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, confessions, or feedback, please leave them in the comments down below. But that is it. This actually turned out so cute. I'm so excited. Okay, everybody, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed making this craft with me. If you wanted to take it to the next level, you could always get a gorgeous metallic Sharpie and personalize it with the individual's name and the year that you're giving it to them. I think that's always a nice touch. I love how these came out. I think they look like something that you would get in the park and probably pay a lot more for than we did just for our supplies today. I really enjoyed doing this. Let me know if you want to see more crafts, what you want to see next on the channel. You guys are so incredible. I want to give a special thank you in particular to Belinda Castellanos. You have been commenting and engaging lately and just being so sweet. I know you're new to the channel, but I just want to thank you for being part of Alleyways and welcome you to the family. I love you. I love all of you so much, and I can't wait to see you next time right here on Alleyways. Bye!